And so it was. London, 1710. The city hung on the words that dripped from his pen. This man was J. Swift, politics and satire his gift. He toppled the Whigs with well-chosen barbs and political digs. Swift was the fella of a woman in Dublin called Stella. He professed love eternal in the copious letters he wrote her in his journal. Then lo, oh no, he met another who stole the show. 22 years his junior, he set about wooing her. And so began a series of letters from a man who should have known better, who should have known he was playing with fire, who should have known not to be a liar. He courted them both, loath to admit the truth, loath to admit that youth had turned his head and slid into his bed, we think. He courted them both, loath to make a choice, loath to give a voice to the nagging in his head which must have said what fool it was first invented kissing. But he fell, and fell well. And using the best verse he had, he christened this new girl Vanessa, and she called him Cad. Then Stella, we think, was on the brink of cultivating some kind of ultimatum, some kind of her or me, and so he chose unhappily to marry Stella, in secret, but no one knows for sure. Vanessa, meanwhile, oblivious, was fastidious in writing to her man words of love, of longing, of saying, "See me when you can." But an age-old fashion. The more her passion, the less his. And she began to wonder where was the fizz, the jizz, the early dizziness of love. Then Lord above, she hears from another of Swift's other lover. In a fit of rage, she wrote a letter to Stella, giving her a hell of a time. It better not be true. He was mine. He was mine. And whether in grief or relief, Swift slated Vanessa, threw the letter at her feet, we think, and did retreat. In the blink of an eye, he was gone. He'd moved on. But hell hath no fury like Vanessa scorned. And though she mourned, she said, "When I am dead, publish this poem which he did profess me dear, so that it may be read by all, far and near." And so it was.